Welcome back. Sun's out, beer's cold. Let's work on something. Yep, so last video yesterday we got on and was doing the door. I want to have a bit of a think about it. I don't want to rush too much. You know me, rush. So the best way to stop myself rushing is to move on to something else, and I think what's beneficial is to at least try the front end on, fit a few bits, fit the wings, front end, things like that, the bonnet, get an idea of all the shut lines and clamp a few panels together. In the meantime, that will give me an idea what I'm doing with the door, and yeah, let's move on. So yeah, let's get the subframe bolted in, get the bonnet hinges on, get the bonnet on, and go from there and bolt panels on. Oh, the hinges don't fit, do they? That's fucking short. I asked the people, I advertised, I said, right, are these Mark 1s? And I don't think they are. Try and get a bolt through these, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to fit. You can already see they're not going to. What a waste. Bloody, I hate that. You know, the later hinges, they're designed to go further out. Designed to go there. Bloody annoying. Okay, subframe bolted in, bottom holes seem to all pretty much line up close enough on the bulkhead, which is good. So I think it'd be a case of let's bolt the front panel on. I'm obviously going to have to trim down my repair that I've done over there, and just go from there. So yeah, a bit of a setback with the bloody hinges really. Not the end of the world, because obviously you can still just lay the bonnet on and stuff like that. It's just a pain when you order stuff and it says it's one thing, but I should have tried them. I should have tried them earlier. They were just sitting there. My fault. Alright, that's the front panel bolted on. As far as I'm aware, early Mark 1 or Mark 1s are solid mounted, so there's no rubber teardrop mounts or anything like that, or under thing. It's all solid mounted. They've changed to rubber slightly on in Mark 2s, I guess, or something, to make it a slightly more comfortable ride. Alright, feels a little bit nice getting something together. Obviously we've still got to repair the front of this yet. The other side not too bad, done a little bit of trimming, that'll work out alright. Yeah, it's going to work out very nice. Yeah, so let's get some wings I think and just see what's going like, see if we can make it look like a car I guess. Now this is a part that really does take a bit of time. especially with pattern panels, but even genuine ones are just as bad sometimes. So just a case of just clamping as many of the panels you can get together, seeing what fits, what doesn't, what nearly fits, what can you tweak, what can you tap, bend, cut. So at the moment we're just sitting a bit high here, because again it's catching on the flange. So I might trim the flange down a bit and just bend it slightly more. Hopefully that then drops down, because it's got a little bit of a gap down at the A panel. But not looking too bad around here. Obviously this can be all sorted out. This is just spot welded on. That'll just do that from the inside. Not too bothered about that. So pretty much only all certain positions you can go. You can't, you know, you can modify the shape of this just to try and help you, but you know, if you're doing that, you're like, sort of right pain in the backside that. So anyway, it's getting there, just a bit more fettling, wings on and off, on and off, on and off, until we're sort of half happy. And then what we'll try and do is we'll try and, obviously at some point, we'll get the other wing on, got to do the inside of the panel. But yeah, so we'll just keep going as best we can. Needs to try and come across a bit. This bottoming out now there. So this is quite a tricky one to try and sort out. I've done it before, it's quite easy to crease just up in this top corner as you try to force it across. But again, it's much easier to wait till we get the bonnet on, because you know, if the shut lines are good, it doesn't matter if you've got a bit more of a gap here, you know, if the bonnet lines are good. That's all that matters really, that's what people see. Anyway, more fiddling. Just thought I'd take the shock absorber mount off. Nice aluminium plate, Sikaflex the back of it to cover this hole up. Something tells me, I'm sure I saw on the Mark 1 forums the other day, that there was always a hole here on the Mark 1s. So I'm not going to fill it in if it's supposed to be there. But I just double checked. But I saw some people the other day making some modifying Heritage inner wings, and they said, oh, I've got to cut this hole out. So that's there. So let's give it a wire brush up, and I'm just cleaning all things up. Alright, just working on the other wing, driver's side. As you can see there, it's sitting high. So I thought, oh, maybe I have used the wrong bolt hole. So obviously this panel, the front panels, says Mark 1 as all these panels do. But they've still got the 2 bolt holes in them for the teardrop mounts. Which I'm pretty sure the subframe was changed to compensate for that. Which is something else I just need to research, because maybe they don't, and maybe I need spaces, but I don't know what I do. But anyway, it's obviously looking like the wing's very high, or the front panel's very high. But I've only got 2 options with the bolt holes, but obviously if both of those bolt holes are in the wrong place, the subframe is tucked tightly to the bottom of the floor, so I can't tilt the front of the subframe anymore, because it's just, you know, unless you smash the floor up. So unless obviously subframe is bent, or obviously we know this car's had a slight front ending, so maybe this wing's just pulled down, you know, and that's all it needs doing. It just needs pulling back up again. So maybe that's the issue. So yeah, a bit of research later, that's for sure. But it's worth doing all this sort of stuff, trial fitting stuff, get some idea of what's wrong and what's right, and try and figure things out. Okay, work calls. My day off has come to an end, a bit shorter. Anyway, pays the bills, well, some of them. So yeah, just clamped a few panels on just to give me a bit of a feel for it, making it look like a Mini, which it sort of does. But yeah, 2 minds at the moment. So I'm going to think about it, do a bit of research. Maybe the front panel's not bolted quite in the correct place, because maybe the Mk1 has slightly different bolt holes on the front panel. But this side, as you can see here, is bolted the same. Not too far off, pretty good. That side a bit far off, but I'm thinking that panel looks like it's been creased a bit, so it could well have been pushed down a bit. So I might need to just slit it, lift it back up a bit. And then yeah, and that's not looking too bad. We've still got a bit of a gap there, so it sort of points at being a bit high, but you know, they can squeeze in anyway. But the other A panel's a bit high as well. So yeah, and again using pattern panel, so it's all a bit hit and miss sometimes. You've got, you know, you can't think one bit's wrong and the other one's right. You know, some panels lie, so you think, hang on, it's too high, but actually it's not. It just needs all pulling down a bit. So we'll see how we go. What I might do next time is actually weld these wings to the front once I'm getting close to being happy, because then that will force it. They've got the, as I said, they can only be in one really position. You really can't do much with them. You can't, you know, they've got to be smooth there. You can't do anything about it. So all you can do is curve this a little bit more if this curve doesn't match, etc. But you know, it is what it is. So you've got to make the rest fit. Anyway, that'll do for now. I'm going to go research the Mk1 bonnet hinges as well. Bloody things. Don't even know what's for tea, what's tonight. So, oh, it's mostly just takeaway because it's going to be wife's drinks for her birthday tonight. Alright guys, see you next time.